Welcome back to the Jeffrey Henderson Show. That's how we do it on the Jeffrey Henderson Show. We have a very exclusive interview with Jewell Cartales in the house on the Jeffrey Henderson Show. It is 3:35 p.m. That's how we do it on the Jeffrey Henderson Show. Now we're going to talk a little bit about family. We are family. Let's talk a little bit about your family, just briefly.
Well, let's see. I am married, and I have 4 children and 9 grandchildren who I'm very proud of. They're awesome. I come from a large family, so my daughter, as I said, I have 9 grandchildren. 7 of those children are from my oldest child, my daughter.
Nice.
So she has 7 kids. It's funny because even though the only one of my children is actually in the business, my son is in Cincinnati, and he is a producer, writer, director. He has a thing going now called Durkin Cannon. It's www.durkincannon.com. But my grandchildren, even though they haven't said they want to be actors and actresses, I'm just waiting, because whether they know it or not, they are. They are constantly making videos and putting together little scenes and things like that, and it's just incredible. When we get together, it is a blast. It's like a non-stop party on the holidays and family get-togethers.
And how was your Thanksgiving?
My Thanksgiving was absolutely incredible. I was in Oklahoma. I did miss my son and 2 of my other beautiful grandchildren, but I was with 7 of my grandchildren and my 2 little girls, Cheyenne and Michaela, who are 11 and 7, and my husband. And it was just a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving.
That's sweet. So you're looking forward to Christmas and New Year's now, right?
Oh, you better believe it.
Anything special that you're going to do for Christmas? We're talking about family now.
I think Christmas, the really awesome thing with Christmas is the kids. So I'm just really looking forward to living Christmas through Cheyenne and Michaela. This year we're gonna be spending that in Florida.
So maybe you're gonna buy them some of the gifts that you didn't receive when you were young.
Yeah, I kind of already have done that. Yeah.
I already knew it.
Yep.
We spoil our kids. This
Yes.
is what life is all about. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You have to do a little bit more for them than what we received when we were growing up. You know, that's the whole plan. You always try to do better. You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but you don't want to spoil them too much. There's got to be a balance.
Talk about that balance a little bit. I'm just curious for the moms out there. Talk about the balance. Because some moms can't balance it. They just give them everything.
Yeah, I think it's really important to watch your children as you're giving them things, to watch how they're taking them, to make sure that they're appreciating them. As soon as you start seeing a sign that your children are not appreciating things, you got to back up a little bit and like kind of reevaluate and add some things into their life to help them to appreciate them. You know, I try to make sure that the kids are balanced with understanding that they really are, you know, blessed, that they have a lot. And so I tell them about the missions trips, and I show them pictures of children, and I take them to places where you can feed the homeless or things of that nature. And sometimes I make them earn the money to get some of their things when I see that they're kind of taking things for granted. So I think as long as you just pay attention and keep a balance there, you know, they just got to have a balance of love and discipline and a little spoiling too. So
great. So anything special for you for Christmas? Something special that you want for Christmas? Tell Santa Claus.
Michael's my Santa Claus.
There it is. There it is.
And I already told him I wanted the iPad Retina.
See? Say it again. I'll make sure you get it for her. Say it again.
Michael, Santa Claus, I would like the iPad Retina. Uh-oh, now it's out there. He almost,
well, he has to do it now.
He almost has to now,
we just put him right directly on the spot.
Yes.
And make sure you do that.
Thank you, Jeffrey Henderson.
Oh, you're very welcome. I have a way of getting things done around here. Oh, that's great. That's great. Okay. So anyway, oh man, that is fantastic. Let's talk a little bit about your hosting job. I mean, we touched on it just a little bit. I know it's new, so you can't really say a lot about it, but you're getting ready to do some hosting. Let's talk about that.
Yes, we're going to have some exciting guests on the show. In addition to celebrities that you know and you've heard of and all of that, there will be some celebrities that maybe you've heard of them, but you don't really know a whole lot about them, or maybe you haven't heard of them because maybe you didn't watch those credits, or you're only just watching the film or the show, and you haven't really seen all the people that are behind the scenes. One of our guests on our pilot is going to be Warden Neal, the gentleman that I was telling you about. Mm-hmm. So you're going to get to hear some inside information about him and all the costumes that he's designed for Michael Jackson and some of the other people that I mentioned to you, and also some of the personal interaction that he had with Michael. I think that's very exciting. And then we have Shelley Michelle, who is Hollywood's best kept secret. We have Tommy Ray Brown, who is a musician, singer, actress, and we have Art Anthony, who is a makeup and also special effects makeup artist. Home Alone is one of the shows that he did some of the special effects things for, and he's also designed his own line of makeup for special effects. So you're going to get to hear a lot about that and how they got to where they are, and all the ups and downs.
Wow.
So I'm excited. I'm so excited about the show.
That's good.
And I can't say too much because
no, that's good enough right there.
Yeah.
That's good enough right there.
You got to watch it.
There it is.
To see what all is going to be in that lineup.
Just the last question along that line. When do you anticipate on it being aired?
Pre-spring 2013.
There it is.
Yes.
There it is. No, I know, because it takes a long time to get everything in order to get everything ready, to launch it, where there's going to be cable television, where there's going to be mainstream TV, where there's going to be a network, or who's picking it up. I know we won't get into that, but all that takes time and preparation. And as it is today, I've seen in the last month at least 12 shows go on the network TV. Major channels, 11, 2, 4, 5. Just all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there was hardly no shows at all. And all of a sudden, they just added so many more shows to that.
Yeah.
You should have got on that.
Yeah.
I should have got on that.
Yes.
And I missed out. It's the thing about Hollywood is they never tell you when to apply for what jobs and what time. You just look up, and in 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, automatically you see somebody's show jump off. Boom. You know what I mean? Have you noticed that?
Yeah, that's why I now have Craig Scagnetti of Jack Scagnetti Agency, and Adam Rivera as my manager, and also Hayabi as my publicist.
Right.
For that very reason.
Absolutely. Well, you got a great team.
Yes, I do. I'm so excited. I am so blessed and very happy.
So I'll just say this. I just want an invitation on the first taping, if I'm not too late. If I'm too late, then the second taping. How about that, Adam? Is that okay?
Adam, what do you think?
I just want to be sitting on the front row, being a cheerleader, and being so happy and so gratified just to know the people that's putting it on.
He's shaking his head, yes.
Okay.
You got the invitation.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And Polly invitation too. Is that all right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Beautiful Polly.
Yes. We really appreciate that, because we want to see how the professionals do it, so that we can learn what we need to learn by it too as well. I've been trying to get a show for a while, but it takes time. And just like you were talking about the timing, maybe the timing isn't right, or maybe God wants me to do something else, or maybe He just wants me to be stuck here. You know what I mean? Which is not a bad place to be.
No, it's awesome.
I have so much fun here, but at some particular time you have to take it to the next level, and this is what you've done. You've been acting, you've been doing movies, commercials, and modeling, and all the stuff that you do. Now you're getting ready to take it to the next level, which is a beautiful level to be at.
Yes, I'm excited.
You're going to be around some good company.
Yes.
You might get a chance to bring Oprah on your show.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Denzel on your show.
That would be awesome.
You know what I mean? Man, so many different people. You just never know. So that's why I did it. I just did a great body of work first, and said, look, let me just try to interview as many people as I possibly can first, get my craft, understand what's going on with this industry and how it works, the business of it. They call it show business, but they need to call it business show, because without the business, you don't have a show.
Yeah.
And so that's what it is. It's business first. then after the business, then you get the show.
And sometimes it's about the people that you meet. A lot of times it's the people that cross your paths, and we talk about that,
Yes.
Adam and I, a lot of times, how, you know, you're going along, and in the strangest places you're not expecting, you meet someone, and then it's like bam, and it was meant to be, and things happen.
I
Yeah.
just love all the great good stories about Hollywood, because you hear so much negative about it. I just like, go ahead. I just